this is Anashra here again, and welcome to our last pillar, which is on creating a support team during your first 2 years of parenthood. This is a very important topic, and often not much talked about again, about how important it is to create a support system around you to help you raise your baby in the way you want to. Now, support team is essential in terms of the tough times, in terms of the adaptability and the transition that you're going through in meeting the constant demands of your baby. And remember, the sleep deprivation, there is the breastfeeding and the settling, and there's a big change in your life that you're going through. So the more support that you can get, the more empowered you feel in continuing the ongoing growth and learning that you're experiencing in these first 2 years of parenting in particular. Now, for some people, the support team is in the form of having parents or very close family members, in-laws, but sometimes you may not have family closer to you, and that this was exactly what my experience has been. My mum could come only for the first 2 months, and then it was up to me and my husband to continue the care. And often it was really hard to just feel like the whole pressure is onto yourself. So I literally had to create a new support team. And my new support team consisted of, I had a very close friend with whom I would share how I'm going with, the ongoing demands. I, of course, had, although my mum was not physically around, but I had her emotional support. I would ring her more often to talk about my experience and talk about my challenges and get some of just her emotional presence and support over the phone had a lot of meaning for me. When I decided to go back to work and I wasn't sure whether to put my son into childcare, I was lucky to get a wonderful nanny who would come once or twice a week and for a few hours, and she was really loving and really took care of my little one in just as a family member would. And I think that also, I guess, having my husband coming home on time for work and being able to get some help from him more on the weekends was extremely supportive. So it's also, I think, mothers groups, being able to join a group of mums or connecting more with friends who do have children can also be really, really supportive for you during this time. So the key thing is that many years ago, and ancestrally, there was a quote that said that it would take a village to raise a baby. So that's how significant support was available maybe 50, 60 years ago. But a lot has changed now, and there are more nuclear families, and the dynamics have changed. But we just have to be aware that it did take a village to raise a baby, and we don't have that, that sort of, a society now, but it's about creating at least a closer knit of support system who can offer you that. And that includes offering you as well to feel okay, and, so you can focus on your staying okay plan, and as well as feel like some of that load of caring gets shared between you or your partner, or you and a nanny or a family member or your mother, or even just the emotional support from a mother's group or a close friend can have a lot of meaning for you. So I hope this pillar encourages you to give yourself that permission to seek support. Especially if you've been feeling alone or feel quite exhausted and overwhelmed with what parenting has meant for you, And if you're expecting your baby now, and this could be a good time to start thinking about who could be your ongoing support system, and opening up to to them, because opening up and seeking support does not mean you're weak. That actually adds more to your courage. And remember, sharing is empowering. So hop on to our closed Facebook group to discuss more about what you felt about this video, and share more about what's been your support system and what's been challenging in getting support system. Would love to hear your journey and your thoughts. And with this, we come to the end of our Conscious Mum e-course. Remember that there are bonus articles and meditations as well for you to go through. I'm so privileged that you have taken all this time to go through the material in the videos and the reading content. And remember that you can always go through this again. This e-course can have a new meaning for you every time you go through it. And the idea is, at the end of the day, to help you feel more confident and consciously present mum, to make you feel you are being the parent you want to be. And it is about you being okay and your baby being okay. Please visit our website www.mumokaybabyok.com.au and browse through our organic and natural range of products. You will receive an offer at the end of this e-course with a discount offer to help you feel that you can save a little bit in your first purchase if you haven't bought anything from Mum OK Baby OK yet. And I'll be very, very privileged to see you experiencing these products for your little one and for yourself. Please pop in your thoughts about what you think about the website and your whole experience. And thank you again for making the time to sign up for this e-course. I hope you feel more confident, more aware, more insightful, and more empowered as a mum. Lots of love to you and your little one, and I hope to join you in a closed Facebook group to talk more about this e-course. Thank you again. Bye. Have a lovely day ahead.